Welcome back, guys. As you saw by the title, it's what's new in scootering. What else is new is that I'm not Austin. So Austin's a little bit busy today, so I am having the pleasure of going over what's new in scootering. And hopefully I do him proud. If not, let me know in the comments below to bring Austin back. And I will go back to my desk with my tail between my legs, go hang out with Basil. So I'll be good. No hard feelings here, guys. It's all good. It's all good. All right, let's hop into it. The first product here is a new colorway from a fork we've had for a minute, and this one is gonna mean a lot to us and anyone who buys it. This is the Breast Cancer Awareness Limited Edition Matte Pink Fork. It is the Flemongo 2. That is Nathan Flemongo's SIG fork. He actually lost his mother to breast cancer at an early age, so they wanted to do a nice colorway for him, both honoring his mother's memory, and as well they're gonna be donating a portion of the proceeds to the Pink Ribbon Foundation for research and helping out. So it means a lot that the scooter industry is able to do something like that, and especially with Native and Flemongo, Nathan's signature fork on that. So it's really cool here. Again, to reiterate, supplies are very limited. I know we only have a couple right now. We're trying to get some more. So if there's something you, just like the color of, it's a great fork. We've had it for a minute here. A couple of us rode it, but you can support a rider and as well future families. So really cool product there to start out the video with what's new in scootering. The next thing, a little bit more lighthearted. There's a fun group of riders, maybe you've heard of them, Undialed. They just had a nice September drop. We're gonna start off by showing one of the new shirts. It is the JP Undialed Collab. What JP is like Japan Scooters, and it's from Sagi. This is a full print, all the sleeves and everything. And let's check out that back right there. Beautiful design, and this shirt here is now available at TheVaultProScooters. Definitely check it out. Along with their September drop, we had one more shirt style. And when you think Undialed and you think Will, you think animals and pastel colors. This shirt right here screams Undialed. It's gonna be loud, and if you know White Trash Willie, it's gonna make him proud to see you guys out here rocking that shirt. If you need something to carry around all your sick scooter gear, Undialed just dropped a bag. You know the stash packs are really popular right now in scootering. So we'll go ahead and pop this guy open. You get a giant strap right here that says Undialed over it. I was expecting a fingerboard holder, Will. Where's the fingerboard holder? Maybe that'll be on the V2. I have a big stash pack like this too, and one of my favorite things to do with it is put pins on, and Undialed is ready for you. We got two new pin designs, and the first one we're gonna show off is the Undialed Narwhal. It's a pretty small pin, but would look great pinned on your hat, wherever you could really pin it. But I personally, if I was getting the Undialed bag, it would be a must cop to get one of these pins. And the other one, I like the Narwhal, but I'm definitely gonna be copping this guy right here. That's the dark side of the Scoot little graphic right there in little pin form. So small, but it's gonna look absolutely kicking on my bag. I should have brought mine down here because it's full of pins and I would have put it on right now. But as soon as this video ends, I know I'm gonna cop one of these before they're gone. We didn't get too many of them, so if you guys are liking any of this Undialed September drop, you know where to go. And if you don't have enough Undialed accessories for your September drop, they also did a lanyard. Didn't really need to show it off here, but if you got keys, put lanyards on it. It says lit, it's lit. Yeah. Now moving on to some components. We have a new colorway right here from ODI. These are the Aluminum Bar Ends, tried and true. We use them in a ton of custom builds. Back in the day, Tilt was making bar ends in all sorts of colors, so we could really do some nice color combos in all of our custom builds. But since they stopped producing those, we've been stuck pretty much with the black, the silver, the red and the blue from ODI. So it's really cool to see another colorway come out from them. So I hope it's a popular choice out there, and I hope ODI comes out with more colors for you guys. Now we got some bars right here. This is from a company called Brother Scooters. We already did a quick overview of their clamp in one of the previous What's New in Scootering. And Brother's is a company that is by brothers, for brothers, out of Texas, from Matt Ogle and Theo. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say Theo's last name, but they are some brothers, so they made some brother bars from you. Got the nice graphic on the front, and this khaki colorway definitely brings me back to the John Dev Sig Deck. So it's good to see another company going with the khaki. If you had a silver or a black scooter, this would look great. I know, keep an eye out for Andrew Zamora's SIG wheels. They're gonna look popping with this one. And the bars are only available in oversized, and that's because Brother knows, you know, the brothers are strong. So they're gonna need an oversized down tube. It's gonna add a little bit of weight It's gonna make your T-bar super duper strong. Not only can you get it in khaki, you can get black, silver, and as well a wine red. So 4 awesome colorways from this new company. We're hoping to see a lot more stuff from them. We're really excited to be supporting our brothers out there. The bar dimensions are 28 tall by 24. And again, with it being oversized, it's gonna be a lot stronger. I usually, when I'm running steel bars, I go standard, but lately I've been kind of bending the steer tube. So with an oversized steel bar, it's gonna be a lot stronger on the vertical, especially with 28 tall. If you're not cutting them, maybe you're bending standard. And if you're a fan of the Vault, you've definitely seen posters in the past from us, but we did another batch a little bit ago. So I'm gonna go through and show you. This isn't everybody on the team. Not everyone had a photo ready, and I think we got all of these from Shelby Grimness. We know and love her. Great photographer. Ryan Upchurch with that tooth lash. Maybe you've heard of Cody Flom, just blasting airs. Ruben Rodriguez, even threw in a little bit of extra Photoshop right there. That TV isn't there, but Woodward, if you're watching, you wanna throw a little TV right there, we gotcha.
Like behind you.
Whoa, looks familiar, guys. Hey, that one doesn't say TV on it. All right, we'll get that one reprinted. Or should I just pin this one up right now? Mia Catalano out here killing it. Also at Woodward West, you know, we're always out there. So beautiful over the Spank. The Spank's one of my favorite ramps, and I think it's one of Mia's too. Now we got Tyler Chaffin. The Steez, Sig Deck flying. And then possibly my favorite one, we got my man Phil, AKA Andrew Zamora. Make sure to support your riders and you know, decorate the room a little bit. Now, before I jump into comments and see what you guys are saying on our videos, we're loving it, by the way. The engagement is going up, and it brings us some great joy here, seeing that you guys are loving what we're doing. I wanted to shout out our fingerboard selection. I just brought out a couple of the new ramps. These are styles we've never had before, gonna be really fun. So if you fingerboard or you're thinking about getting into it, now would be a great time. Huge restock, but it moves fast. These are just a couple of the new obstacles that I had to grab. There's bigger ones. You know how to show love for my fingerers out there. You know, we got you. Look at this little mini ramp. All right, guys, now it is time to hop into the comment section, see what we got going on. Let's go ahead and hop into custom build number 287 with my man Owen Williams with Make a Wish. So that was a really fun build. You saw Austin and I riding with him. So let's just pick a random one. Chicken Gamer 47 says the last Make-A-Wish custom was over a year ago, and I'm so hyped, with a nice emoji right there. Got 59 likes at the time of doing this, and of course the vault like that. It's been a year already. I mean, it feels like yesterday that I was just helping out. I've done 3 of them now, and every time, such an honor. So thank you guys. Justin L says the best thing to start in a scooter career is to buy your first custom scooter in the Vault Make-A-Wish. Couldn't agree more, but this is actually Owen's second scooter. He was riding a North Tomahawk Blammo colorway before, so that's why we kind of went with the Vulcan deck on that to keep it getting a little bit more street, but also near his size. We were gonna do the Ethic Lindworm B3, and we thought that might be too big for him, so Justin L, that's actually his second scooter, and definitely a good way to keep the scooter career going. Donnie De Lorenzo says, Grandpa Grapes. Sebastian Santana says, hell yeah, Sean, keep shredding. There we go. That's the random comment I was purposely looking for. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for the support. 2 replies on that. One from the Grape Slushies saying, Grandpa, still riding. I really did it to myself there. Oof. I forgot I said that. Do a Minecraft theme build? Let's make Walter do that.
We get so many comments for Minecraft.
I think it's awesome. Actually, Austin plays Minecraft. All right, that's gonna conclude me looking around for some comments. Tried to find some good ones in there, but Austin made it look easy. Palms are a little bit sweaty scrolling through, and I'm like, I swear every time I'm on this, I see something that makes me die. But now that the pressure's on, I just found people making fun of me. So, glad you guys are having fun in the comments. We're having a great time engaging with you. Can't wait to engage with you at the skate park. Oh, my grandpa bones. Oof. Wise Scooters, a company from Europe. They have a hot new drop. I know we've been seeing the parts for a while, and now we actually have them here in person. And we're gonna start out with their T-bar. These are the Wise T-bars. Nothing too special about them. You guys know T-bars. You know what the deal is. 2 pieces of metal, vertical, horizontal, cleanest looking bar. in scootering. They got a nice Wise emblem on the front, only available in a flat black, so they're gonna fit every color scheme you can think of, maybe throw in some orange bar ends. Right now we're just carrying the oversized version. They do make a standard. If you guys want it, let us know. It might be available in the States. I know they tend to be a little bit heavier in Europe. The oversized bars are gonna be 28 by 24 as well, and just like with the brother, oversized is gonna be stronger. They have no slit, so make sure if you are gonna run HIC or any of the compressions that need a slit, you get that installed. But let's check out the rest of their products. Martin André signature fork. It's on the site as the Wise MA fork. That stands for Martin André. And this thing reminds me a lot of kind of a combination of the native fork that fits 12 standard, as well as the Ethic fork. Available in only this Martin André signature colorway. It's the black with nice etching on the front and that SIG graphic right there. And I did mention it's like those 12 standard compatible forks because it also can fit 12 standard. This bag of goodies right here includes a long compression bolt, a short compression bolt, a 8mm axle, so no 12 standard axle included, and it includes spacers to run 24mm as well. Unfortunately, if you are running 30 wide by 8mm, this will not work on this fork. It's intended to be used for 12 standard or the classic 24mm wide. So those two options right there. The next product from Wise we have is one of their 3 decks. That's right, I said 3 decks. Who else drops 3 decks at the same time? This one right here is the Nova deck. Well, not this, but this. And the Nova deck is the smallest of the 3 new decks. The dimensions are 4.9 by 20.9, and it's only available in this black colorway. Some nice accent here with more etching on it. Exposed fork right there, so if you are riding the Martin André fork or any other fork with a graphic on the front, you'll see it. The deck bottom graphic right there saying Wise, and it is not a flat bottom, but they're still pretty flat grind rails. It'll fit 12 standard or 24mm, but we do want to say the 12 standard would need an additional brake, or you can run brakeless. So except for the brake, you're good to run 12 standard or the 24mm. The head tube angle is 83.5. We're seeing a lot more companies come out with 84, and Wise set it right in the middle between 84 and 83, going 83.5, giving it a little bit steeper. So although it is a shorter deck, the bars will be a little bit more in front of you, giving you a little bit more pop and kind of feel more spacious. The big brother of the Nova is the Atla deck. It is still not gonna be square, so I literally mean big brother. Same head tube design and angle with a different etching. So with the 83.5 and a 22-inch long deck, you're gonna be pretty happy. Included in this one, of course, your 12 standard axle. And I don't know for sure, but I think this brake might fit 12 standard, but I'm not gonna guarantee it. Otherwise, you can bend it forward, of course, modify it, or get one of the Ethic 12 standard nylon brakes. That's what they actually recommend, is picking up the nylon brake, but we know you guys like your fenders. Everything else is gonna be pretty much the same, except for that graphic on the bottom. A little bit more space to work with. They wanted to change it up. And we got one more deck for you. I said 3 decks drop, and this one in America will probably get the most hype. If the Nova or the Atla deck didn't suit your style, it's probably because you wanted square deck ends. And so the Martin André signature deck has got you covered. That same awesome graphic as on the fork. So I said earlier you could show off the graphic in the front. This would be the perfect combination for that. And this deck again is 4.9 wide, but you can choose 22 or 23. This deck also features an even steeper head tube angle. The other two, they're at 83.5. This one's at a full 84. So if you do choose the 22, with it being 84, it's gonna feel it's gonna feel bigger than a 22 with an 83-degree head tube angle. So maybe if you wanna keep it a little bit more tech, more responsive, you can do the 22, and with that 84-degree head tube angle, you're gonna have a lot of pop, and that's just gonna put the bars a little bit further out from you. The deck ends on this look like a really good system. You can actually see the deck end, or pretty much peg in this case, because you deck end riders, those are pegs at me. So yeah, Wise drop is huge. We got something for each of your needs, the park, the tech, the street, or the street hybrid. And I know my favorite of this series is definitely gonna be the Martin André SIG, well-deserving, and we're hyped to finally be carrying them here at the TheVaultProScooters. One thing I wanna note is it is 12 standard compatible, however, it does not include the actual axle, but you do have the spacers. The Atla deck and the Martin André SIG both come with their own style of grip tape included in the box, so It's a nice little hookup there from Wise. All right, guys, that was a mouthful. How do you think I did? We got a lot of stuff to talk about in the comments. We want to see what you want that next custom build to be. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the Vault community, the Vault fam. And if you're liking any of these new products, you know where to go. The Vault Pro Scooters. Thanks, guys. See you next time. Or Austin, bring Austin back.